Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another video. I am Mr. Blast with Mr. Blast Reviews, and today we are reviewing the Marvel Legends series, Marvel Studios, aka the MCU's Iron Spider. Yes, the very same one that's played by Tom Holland in his Iron Spider suit. And I really like this suit, but is he worth it? I don't know. Let's go over his accessories, let's go over his articulation, let's go over his paint apps and how he looks overall. Should you add him to your collection? Let's get him off the stand and find out. Alright, and before we get into the figure, I just want to show off the box art. I really like these new box arts that they make for these Marvel Legends. I was never really a big fan of the windowless boxes, so I'm so glad we went and switched back to the ones we could actually see the figure in there. So real quick, you've got this really nifty side art of the Iron Spider suit from the MCU. There he is, web slinging on the back, and there he is again. It kind of wraps around the side there. Marvel Legends series, very basic packaging, but you know, I get by with it. And now the figure. So here he is in the really nice Iron Spider suit from the MCU. I thought they did a pretty good job on this guy. I like it. So I'm pretty sure that this suit is also in Spider-Man 2 on the PS5, PC, whatever platform you have it on. I like using it because he's got the really cool arms that come on the back here, which is one of the shortcomings of this figure. I'm kind of mad. I like the way he looks. But before we get into I'm not gonna get into the things that bother me about this figure. Let's talk about his articulation. Let's do that. We talked about the box. Let's talk about the figure. His head can look all the way up. Of course, he's Spider-Man. He can look down without any ab crunch. He has ab crunch, but he doesn't need it to look down that far. So he can turn around in circles. Yes, he can. He's got bicep swivel. He's got a really nice butterfly joint. Check that out. That looks really cool. That'd be like a really cool, like, free-falling pose if you pose your figures that way. I used to be one of those people that would, like, hang fishing line from my ceiling and pose my flying or Spider-Man figures, which is really cool. Let's see. You can spin his arms in a full 360. He's got really nice double-jointed elbow, soft ratchet, so be careful. Just a forewarning. He's got a really nice ab crunch. I'd be mad if he didn't. And he can lean back that far, which you could also kind of do some posing with it if you wanted to. He can't fly, but you know, he's got a really cool 360 waist swivel, which is kind of nice. He can do almost the splits. I'm kind of mad about that. He should be able to do splits. Come on, he's Spider-Man. Come on. Anyway, it's nitpicky. Sorry, guys. I'm going to be a little critical of these figures, considering what you get and what you don't get. But it looks really nice, at least. I'm of the mindset that if my figure looks cool, then I'm okay with some of the shortcomings. Lack of accessories, whatever. He's got a nice thigh swivel. And he's got, he's got that double-jointed knee. Oh, I forgot. Can he do hurricane kick? He sure can. Can he move his leg all the way back? Yeah, kind of. Again, it's the butt flap. What is with the butt flaps that get in the way for these figures? He's got, oh yeah, check that out. Ankle pivot. Love it. Up and down. He can pivot here all the way up as far as it'll go. Nothing in the boot. You cannot swing the boot around. Coming around to the back, he's got the really nice metallic blue. There's the Spider-Man symbol that they use in the MCU with a giant gaping hole right here, which I imagine was for the Iron Spider arms. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like this is a re-release just without the arms on the back. Let me know down in the comments below, guys. Did they already release this figure, but they released him with arms and then this one doesn't have them? Because I'm mad he doesn't have them. He's a nice figure. Like I said, he's got butterfly joints. He's got the ab crunch. Oh yeah, he's got the wrist. Typical Marvel Legends peg here. You're kind of limited on movement, moving his hands back. You kind of have to point it this way, then do it if you want to do the spider web slinging poses, because his gauntlet is kind of blocking that. So just bear that in mind. He looks pretty good though. I like the blue metallic finish on him. He shines really nicely. He is one of those figures that would probably stand out on your shelf if you pose him up there. Maybe stick him on the wall. I don't know, however you'd want to do that. Do any of you guys stick your Spider-Man figures on the wall? I did at one point. It was pretty cool. But it was a nightmare trying to get him off the wall when we had to move, so I probably won't ever do that again, just a heads up. All right, let's put him off to the side. Let's check out his accessories. He comes with these two webs, sploochy webs. Unfortunately, I don't know what to do with these guys. What do you do with these? Do you use some type of putty? Stick them to the wall? I don't really know. They look cool. Stick them on the bad guys and have Spider-Man standing over them. Like, yeah, I got you. But I don't really know, like, what to do with these. There's nothing. It literally came with nothing to stick to walls or floor. I mean, anything. But they look cool. So put those off to the side. And, of course, thank goodness, he comes with his web-slinging hands. It matches the red really good. He's got both of them, so you can get the really cool action poses. So there's those. And that's it. That's all he's got. That's all he has. He has the box, the webs, and the two hands. But at least he's a really cool looking figure. You can't really say much else. I really wish, it's bothering me so much, I really wish he had the arms back here. But it's all good though. He's a cool looking figure. I like the Iron Spider suit. And yeah, he's got all the bits of gold and stuff painted throughout. Let me try to focus that. There you go. At least the panel lining is done really well. The painting is done really clean. I don't have any smudges or nicks or anything that I'm aware of. Let's try to get a nice close-up. Yeah, and you can see the gold looks good. It looks good on his arm. The pins are hidden pretty well. Pretty sure this is painted right here. It feels painted. The design on the front's really nice. Again, I shouldn't complain because none of the paint on mine is smudged or messed up that I can see. If you guys see it, let me know. Maybe right here on this little bits of blue right there where my thumb is, maybe that's kind of messed up. But honestly, again, I only noticed it now because I'm zoomed in with the camera right now. So, but there's his head sculpt. Looks really good. There's a top portion of him. He's got little bits of gold all over him. I really, really like this metallic blue. Blue is one of my favorite colors, right along with purple. I might as well say red as well, because if you mix them together, they end up making purple anyway, so... But, yeah, it looks good like that. So, we're going to adjust the camera real quick. I'm going to put him side by side with another figure of the same scale and see how he looks with him. Let's move this down, move it down, move it down. There we go. A little more. There we go. Okay, here he is next to Crimson Hawk, Ranger, Ryu. I think Hasbro also made this figure, so we're all kind of in the same mold as to, you know, we know what all the figures do. They literally have the exact same ankle pivots. They got the thigh swivel, they got the double jointed knees, all that good stuff. It definitely captures Spider-Man really well. He's skinny and lanky, and you've got Ryu, who's bulked and beefed up like a Power Ranger and a Street Fighter. So, but yeah, this is how he scales. Slightly taller. You guys can kind of see, is my finger right there, and there's Spider-Man, there's Ryu. So, just bear that in mind. He scales pretty well as a younger Spider-Man. So, anyway, that's all I got, guys. What do you think of the Iron Spider from the MCU figure? Do you think he should have come with those iron arms that he's got that you can do like a super combo with in Marvel Spider-Man? I personally think so, but to each their own. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. And I am Mr. Blast with Mr. Blast Reviews. I will leave a link down in the description below so you can get your own from Big Bad Toy Store. And I will catch you guys on the next video.